And action. We've got a challenge for you and a favour to ask of you. First, the challenges for all my friends who love growth, personal development, stepping up, and more than just being better today than you were yesterday, but really pushing yourself, seeing how good you can be, how much you can handle, testing your mettle, seeing what you're made of, right? Not for everybody, but if that's you, you know who you are. We know who we are, right? And the challenge is for people who believe in growth. No, that's the other one. The challenge is for my people who believe in service, contribution, making a difference, making the world a better place, alleviating human suffering, really doing what we can where we are to make the world better for ourselves and for others. That's what contribution and service is all about. And that's what the challenge is all about. So first, that's what the favour is all about, sorry. Guys, I got this all mixed up, right? The challenge is about growth and the favour is about contribution and service. All right, glad we cleared that up. Sorry for the confusion. I was confused, not you. It's all good. So, first for the challenge. A mentor of mine told me many years ago, he said, Pat, if you're trying to achieve outcomes in your life, in your business, in any area of your life, he said, set a fitness goal. It might not be related to what you want to do in your business, but the discipline you learn from that and the progress that you see from having a deadline, like a date with a target for an event, and the preparation for that and seeing your progress will inspire every other area of your life. And that's been a really good idea. That's really worked for me over the years. When I raced at the Asia Pacific Downhill Challenge, that was 7 weeks out, and I just went flat out, trained really well, worked out hard, ate well, slept well, and won the race. That was awesome, right? But it also had a flow-on effect in my business, and that was cool. And when I started training Ninja Warrior, we did the Ninja Games. Again, just had a short time frame, trained hard for that, was right on point, and worked out really well, and had a flow-on effect to every other area of my life. So I'm doing the same thing again now. I've set a fitness goal early this year for my birthday, which is this weekend, and I just thought, what's the worst thing I can imagine doing? What's the most horrible thing that would really test me, really challenge me, really scare me, and I would really not enjoy? So I decided to walk from my home in Kedron up to Mount Nebo. It's about 26 kilometers, and walk back. That's 52k hike. I've never walked more than 10k's in my life. So that was huge. And then I thought, well, that's not, that hard. I said, what if I leave at sunset and try and get back before sunrise in the middle of winter in Brisbane? I'm like, well, that sounds awful, right? Because sleep is super important. So I'm going to miss a whole night of sleep. And then what if I do it solo? So all by myself, I'm not taking the dog. I'm not taking a friend or, anything. So I'm going 52k solo overnight hike. That sounds terrible. That's scary. That's going to test me out physically, but also mentally. Really, what am I capable of? What kind of suffering am I capable of enduring? And, how am I going to go with that? So that's coming up this weekend. So my challenge is for you, what's a scary thing that you could conceive that could be possible, but that would really stretch you? And then you can set a short time horizon. Go, look, I had a couple of months to prepare for that. I'm just on my way back from swim training now, so I added a swim to my week once a week to help with cardio and just kind of stretching out and swimming. I haven't swum for years. I added a cycle. I do some sprints training, and then I wound back my gym training, my strength training, and just had a bit of a different program there in preparation for this. So it's not like I've taken it lightly, and I'm feeling pretty well prepared physically. The wild card is the overnight factor, because I have no idea how that's going to go. So exciting to find out. So that's the challenge. That's my challenge that I did for myself. But my question is, what have you been thinking? What's been on your mind that you go, I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if that's even possible. I wonder what that would be like. Is there something there? And stick in the comments, let me know. I'd love to hear from you about, something that's, difficult, almost impossible, maybe impossible, but maybe you could do it. Maybe Patrick believes in you, and maybe Patrick says, if I can do this, I can do anything, but you can too. So what's the challenge you're going to set for yourself? Fitness challenge. And then what's the flow-on overflow effect that you're looking for in your life, in your business, in other areas of your life? Hang on, road crossing, pay attention. Okay, over the road. All right, so the next part is a favour to ask. And the favour to ask, as I said, is for people who believe in service or contribution and making the world a better place for others. I had a conversation with a uni student, kid last night at QUT in Brisbane, and he said he's dyslexic and he's just found out as a uni student, and he suffered a lot through high school and primary school, not knowing he was dyslexic and not knowing why he couldn't keep up and not knowing why his grades weren't as good as they should have been, because he's quite intelligent, smart kid, had great ideas. It was at an entrepreneur pitch event, and he had a brilliant idea for his business, but he really suffered with that, and I really relate to that. So I know a lot of people, and myself personally, who've suffered through different experiences, not understanding, what's going on in our brains and how, we're all different, of course, and there's different personalities, but there's different kind of brain types as well. So I'm doing a fundraiser for ADHD Foundation in Australia, and my favour to ask for you, if you believe in contribution and service and you want to make a difference, is to commit to an amount of money, a small amount, whatever's comfortable for you, for each kilometre that I walk on Saturday night in a couple of nights' time. So say, if you just say, look, I'll pick $1, and every K Pat does, I'll give $1 to the ADHD Foundation. I'll put a link, I don't know how to do it, in the comments or in another post or something. Anyway, it'll be on my wall. You'll find a link to be able to contribute to the ADHD Foundation, because they're doing amazing work, really helping kids and adults and families. And ADHD is an extraordinary thing, because it's not just, naughty boys at school. It's adults, it's women, it's girls as well, believe it or not, shock horror. And it's a massively disrupting thing, and it's not an undisciplined mind, and it's not just, hey, stop being naughty and focus. It's a completely different brain, actually, different brain structure, different chemicals. It's a wild thing. I'm finding out a lot about it just now. So ADHD Foundation's doing amazing work. If you were to say, hey, I'll give $1 to the ADHD Foundation for every kilometre that Patrick walks, and I end up doing 52 kilometres, which is the plan if I don't get lost, $52, right? And that will make a really difference to the good work that they're doing in the community. And if you look at that and go, look, ADHD, nah, I'm not up for that, give it to someone else. That's fine, I don't mind. But I'm suggesting ADHD Foundation. And what next? That's it. Yeah, have a look at a cause or a charity or an organisation that you believe in the good work that they're doing, and put a comment in there and say, hey, listen, I'll give 50 cents or $50 or whatever it is per kilometre, and then I'll keep you updated. I'll probably give you a little update on Saturday before I head out, and then Sunday when I get back from my walk. Hopefully I get back. The overnighter is a wild card, as I said. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'm super excited and a little bit scared to find out. So I really appreciate your support and your encouragement on this ridiculous adventure that I've set for myself, and really excited to hear what challenge you're going to set for yourself as well. What difficult, ridiculous, awkward, uncomfortable, challenging thing that you think maybe you could do. And if you don't want to make it public just yet, because I didn't really talk about this for a few months because I was too scared, just put it in a private message to me, or even just keep it to yourself. That's fine. But if you do tell me, I can keep a secret, and I'd love to hear from you. All right, big love. Peace out. I'm nearly home, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now. Turn it off. There we go.